Hey guys, it's Deepak Shukla here from Pearl Lemon. So if you're watching this is a video of me. Today I want to talk a little bit about some of the success stories that we've had with off-page link building. So really simply put, our biggest success that I'm definitely most proud of is the fact that we've been able to outrank for some keywords Wonga. So Wonga are in the payday loan space. They are massively funded, a British payday loan company. And you know, they've got a ton of money and employees behind them basically. So we've been able to outrank them for some kind of competitive keywords in the payday loan space for one of our clients. So that has been absolutely fantastic. And I want to just really talk a little bit about you know, how we've been able to do that, what we've been able to do. So we've been working with this client now for 7 months. We have got a net improvement of around 24 up across around 20 keywords, all high search volume, high competitiveness, short-term loans, short-term cash loans, short-term payday loans, you know, that kind of stuff. And what I want to really talk about is you know, beyond the kind of like, so you know, you'll do competitor lookups on Ahrefs. You'll look up, you know, and there's Ahrefs alternatives, right? You can kind of get any number of tools, whether it's SEMrush, Moz, Ahrefs, SERanking, SERpstat, and you know, others you could just kind of Google, and that's probably the first place that, you know, an SEO will start, and it's really important. However, in the world of blended SEO, in terms of some of the really interesting things that you can do from an off-page link building process, it's all off-page of course, predominantly speaking, is that looking at all of the other areas. So your branded network is one of the places that oftentimes businesses don't look at well enough. So we build basically 50 plus strong social syndication networks. So this is an example of a business that we're actually doing lead generation for, but we, you know, set this up kind of, you know, just to give an example of how it could all work. And as you can see, there are, you know, 20 different social media profiles that we syndicate to across 4 rings. So that's 20 times 1, 2, 3, 4, which means, you know, 80 plus levels of links from high domain authority pages that then share out content from your main source, which is, you know, typically your website or your blog. Now, if you think about that process, okay, there is a ton of, it's not even low-hanging fruit, it's really powerful stuff, because as a principle, this can also apply across the board to building out ultimately amazing content that you produce in the form of white papers, for blog posts, in the terms of like infographics is another excellent one, embedded infographics, and then looking at how you can ultimately get them across high domain authority sites that are specifically built for infographic sharing. And then you can begin, you know, reapplying those two same principles to the classic kind of broken link build. Well, I say classic, skyscraper content, guest posts, broken link building, you know, the anchor text that you have, inserting links into old blog posts, looking at, you know, the relevant verticals and getting across the high domain authority sites. So this is one of the sites that we've been able to work on. The other space has been a company that was brand new to the SEO space. We've been working with them for 6 months. And we've currently got 17 keywords on page 1. They're in the real estate space. They are in Toronto. And following some of these similar principles, we've got 17 keywords page 1. We've also got probably another 10 on page 2. And we're working through what's been some really impressive results. They've just doubled their budget recently. So anyway, I hope that some of this makes sense as to kind of the process as an indication of what you can do with syndication, as well as building branded networks, as well as looking at the whole level of high domain authority sites that most people don't really actually properly activate, in terms of the infographic sites, and then you've got PR sites, and then you've got the social sites, and then you've got, of course, all of the more kind of, I don't even know if it's traditional, but looking at, you know, your directories, your classifieds, your profiles, your listings, as well as skyscraper content, high domain authority links that you can build, and looking at getting into what I call some of the more kind of social blog post sites, which are the popular blogosphere, you know, whether it's a HuffPost, the Inc, the Forbes, etc. So all of these areas form part of the entire link building process. Hope that makes some sense. If you've got any questions, do let me know. All right, thanks guys, bye.